Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today we will be working on these gorgeous little vanity jars with products that come from the Dollar Tree. If you want to see how to do this, just stay tuned. These super cute little vanity jars can be done for just $6 for a set of 4, and they take less than 5 minutes each. I picked the little candle votives that were cylindrical in shape, and they measure about 3.5 inches tall. I also picked up a package of the Skinz, some of the diamond wrap in the turquoise. You will also need some alcohol, a measuring tape, some scissors, a pencil, and a hot glue gun. Before beginning this project, we do need to clear the jars of all oil, dirt, and debris. It is important to take note that these jars do have a little lip on the bottom. We want to measure the height of the jar just above that lip, and then we also need to measure the width of 2 strands of the diamond roll side by side. The Skinz package does come with 2 sheets of these felt stickers. We want to measure on the back of that the width of our jar minus the width of those diamond roll strings. That gives us 2.25 inches that we will need. We mark that on the top and the bottom, and then with a straight edge connect those dots. Now we can cut our strips in that 2.25 inch size. Each one of these sheets will give you 2 pieces, so 1 sheet will do 2 jars. To do your second strip, it's easier just to lay the first one on top, and now you're left with this little strip here. This does measure 1.25 inches, and we want to cut that in half. Because these skins are not quite long enough to wrap completely around the jar, we will need these smaller strips as a filler. And this is how many sticker sheets you will need to complete 2 jars. Because these sheets do not fit entirely around the jar, it would be ideal if we could match the pattern. However, that is not possible with the amount of material given. Instead, we're going to take these little strips and turn it the opposite direction, and although it might not look exactly perfect, it will work for the purposes of these jars. The best way to measure for your diamond roll is to simply wrap it right around. Laying this out against a ruler, you can see that we do need 10 inches to wrap around. You'll need 8 of those 10-inch strips. Cutting the subsequent pieces is easiest just to measure right off of that first piece. And now we're ready to get started. You may need to place something there to keep your jar from rolling as you're working. With a little bit of hot glue right on the tip of that diamond roll strip, we're going to place that on the back of the jar, being very careful because the glue is extremely hot. We're going to work our way around to put another little dab of glue in the middle of the front of our jar. Giving it a little pressure for just a moment, we'll wrap it on around and then conclude it with 1 more strip of glue in the back. And this is what it should look like so far. It's important to find the back seam because we are going to put this little thin strip right up the back. We do want this to stay in the back because it won't match up perfectly. Taking off the sticker sheet from the back, we will align that right above that rear seam and then stick it into place. It does have a nice adhesive, so be careful how you lay it down. Now we're ready to go ahead and wrap the rest of our fabric right around the rest of the jar. I like to work with about 1.5 inch section at a time to keep it from sticking on itself. We're going to place this down overlapping that center strip by just a hair. You don't need much there. Then we're going to give it some pressure, working out all the bubbles as we work our way around. You do want to make sure that you're going in a straight line, keeping that just above our diamond roll strip. When you get to the back, that should overlap by another little bit of a hair. And this is what it should be looking like so far. To finish up our little jar, we're going to place that top strip on exactly like we did the bottom strip, making sure to start in the back where all the seams are. At this point, you could just do a strip along the top or a strip along the bottom, or you can do like I did and do a strip on the top and bottom. And look how beautiful these jars are, 4 for just $6. You can use these to hold things like your cosmetic brushes, your favorite glitter eyeliners, some of your favorite lip products, or your eyeliner or lip liner pencils. A beautiful vanity jar such as these would cost you easily $9.99 in most department stores, and look, we got 4 of them for just $6 by doing it ourselves. These are gorgeous in any vanity area. They bring just enough sparkle and just enough life to jazz up your favorite space. If you prefer not to have the bling, you can obviously bring that little skin all the way to the top of that jar. The possibilities are endless. You are only limited by your imagination. I want to thank you all so very much for taking time to watch today. I sure hope you will give this a try. We'll see you soon in the next video.